Thanks for clicking on my first video. This channel is going to focus on storytelling, why some stories fall flat, why some work. I'll mostly be looking at game narratives, but I'll throw in a movie time to time. Occasionally I'll put out a video with an unpopular take on an issue just so people can hate click me. Anyways, let's get to Battlefield 5. The Battlefield series dates back to 2002. The series generally ran with the idea that Battlefield is a realistic game about warfare, and this was accepted by the fans. It sold well, and developers would lean into this path in future games. Battlefield 5 is a weird one in that it failed before it was even released. Before I begin, I should point out that despite being called Battlefield 5, it isn't the fifth game in the series. Not even close, actually. There are over 10 other Battlefield games before Battlefield 5, each with their own set of expansions. And the reason I'm saying all this is to show that there was an expectation in what a Battlefield game was. So when Battlefield 5, a game set in World War II, was officially announced with the video showing a woman with a prosthetic arm wielding a club wrapped with barbed wire, well, fans of the series, the only people who would watch a release video, weren't particularly impressed. And they were pretty vocal about this new artistic twist and began asking questions like, why are there female commandos with robotic arms? Why are black people in the Nazi army? The response from developers and the publisher was basically, we want everyone's background captured in the game. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Battlefield 5 would go on to sell a little over 7 million units, which is very good, no question, but considerably less than what was projected to sell, and even more damning, less than previous titles. Hey, how many did the last Battlefield sell anyway? Ooh, well, that's a bit of a dip. So a lot of blowback happened, and if we're being honest, a lot of it was poorly articulated. The publisher's marketing team tried to spin this as an anti-woman thing, but that doesn't really make sense. I mean, there are plenty of games that feature women. Horizon Zero Dawn, Bayonetta, Street Fighter, all sold well and had no complaints about women starring or being in the game. Because no one thinks of things like gender or race when you create a compelling character. But when you shoehorn characters who don't fit the narrative just so you can market your product or idea as diverse, well, people notice. You can't make changes that don't fit in a setting where you establish a theme in a franchise. Imagine J.K. Rowling wrote a Harry Potter book where the students ditched their magic wands and hunted down Voldemort with high-powered rifles. Yeah, that'd be entertaining for sure, but that's not a Harry Potter book. You know the worst part about all this, from a writer's perspective or a game designer's perspective, is it would have been so easy to include women and people of color in this game. It's World War II. Put in a map with the French Resistance. How about a map involving the Tuskegee Airmen? They were in North Africa and Italy, and I mean, there's just plenty of map options. I could go on, but I think my point's been made. So why didn't the designers do this? These are veterans in the industry, so I don't believe they didn't think about it. It must have come down to money. They'd have to design and create more maps than they had planned, so someone at marketing said, just put some women and people of color in Rotterdam and all the other maps and then ship it. Why not? That's it though. I was inspired to cover this game because of 21 Kilotons video on the topic. The link is down below. Check back with me next time and I'll be covering a movie. I plan to do at least one video a week, so hit that subscribe and like button to help out a new channel. See you next time.